Hello, welcome to Fallout New Vegas. This is Felonious Deer at Backwoods Gaming, and I'm almost on time. I'm trying to do something. Oh yes. And to take that, plug this into here. There we go. Put that on. Now I think I'm set to go. Really, it feels a little weird. I got most of my housekeeping done ahead of time, and now I'm all discombobulated now. I thought I reported to Yes Man. What am I doing? Oh, that's right. We just got the chip installed. Hold on. I knew something was off. I had forgotten one task. Give me just a second here. There we go. And done. Sweet. Okay. Back to busyness.
It's hard to sleep in this place, I tell you. Last night, some girl was pounding on my door all night. Finally, I had to let her out. What? A ghoul goes to a doctor and...
Those are the same old jokes. Still lame. Wait a minute. Is this the entrance? What am I doing?
But they look so happy. I've been in love with the same woman for 17 years.
I'm completely out of sorts. I have no idea what I'm doing. All right, Yes Man. We're ready to take over the world.
Survived his visit to Hoover Dam. Nice one. Now, moving on. Don't you love seeing the Lucky 38 all lit up? Sign of things to come. Exciting news! The Legion's massing troops in a staging area east of the dam. Attack imminent. Monster of the East ready to roll.
Oh, that's right. I need to do some stuff.
Well, some of Mr. House's projections
Like swap out some
predict a
weapons.
moderate probability of civil instability subsequent to the NCR being driven from the Vegas region. One of the mitigating contingencies he planned was to enlist the followers to provide increased medical aid throughout the region. Just seems like it might help keep things stable when we go independent. Not that I know what I'm talking about. Wonderful. I'll keep tabs on the situation at the dam. See you in a bit.
Thought I had that conversation already. No. I forget. Casino. There we go. Did we just lock up again? We did, didn't we? That's how we ended the last session. It was right after this conversation, wasn't it? I knew. That's interesting. There. Okay, killed it. Try this again.
Be advised, the Lucky 38 is not open to the general public. Trespassers will be shot. Thank you.
Excuse me. All right, now let me try this again. So followers, there's a chance I could talk to them ahead of time. Oh, that's safe house. The outpost that is so much bigger on the outside, or on the inside, than it is the outside.
When people have got nothing left, they can always turn to the followers.
Hello. I have no idea how most of these people would survive without us.
Well, that didn't work. But maybe there's a chance this may have dealt with the problem. I could do, I know what I'm going to do.
Move along.
Should have done it before. Should have thought of it. Also, should have ran by the shack and went ahead and grabbed my weapons. Nah, it doesn't matter. I still have to go out anyway.
President Kimball survived his visit to Hoover Dam. Nice one. Now, moving on. Don't you love seeing the Lucky 38 all lit up? Sign of things to come. Exciting news! The Legion's massing troops in a staging area east of the dam. Attack imminent. Monster of the East ready to roll. Well, some of Mr. House's projections predict a moderate probability of civil instability subsequent to the NCR being driven from the Vegas region. One of the mitigating contingencies he planned was to enlist the followers to provide increased medical aid throughout the region. Just seems like it might help keep things stable when we go independent. Not that I know what I'm talking about. Wonderful. I'll keep tabs on the situation at the dam. See you in a bit.
How about we do this? Now, See if we can make it out without locking up. Made it. Well, something worked. I'll take it. No, I kind of assumed. That'd be going to the camp. I am going to the camp, ain't I?
Good to see you.
Howdy.
Exterminate. Exterminate.
Well. Apparently a lot of glitches are catching up here. No, this is not where I'm supposed to go. Kind of thought it was. Or am I supposed to find that one lady? Talk to her.
Turns out the Lucky 38 had its own reactor all along. Now that it's operational, the city doesn't need power from the dam.
All right. Guess we're headed back.
Aha! Had enough?
Really?
Help! Damn!
Goofballs. What did they expect going up against a guy carrying a shoulder-mounted machine gun?
Hello.
Beatrix Russell.
Howdy.
Howdy.
I've been around a while. Currently working for the Followers as a gun for hire, but it's getting rather dull. Aside from protecting them from the occasional thug looking to intercept
Buzz
supply
Cola,
shipments,
how you doing?
there isn't much to do around here. The one researcher I liked who I could chat up about liquor got transferred. And the rest of the docs are pretty uptight about my kind of fun. I joined up looking for a decent paying job. Granted, the pay's all right, but they won't let me kick back and slog a brew at the end of the day. They're worried the filthy drunkies in detox seeing me drink will cause an immediate relapse. I say their rehab effort here is just a revolving door.
Okay, now that's funny.
I've been around long enough to observe the patterns of human behavior. Physical and mental anguish are especially exciting to explore. Hey, who doesn't enjoy a little pinch and squeal every once in a while? What do you have in mind? Talk to you later.
That's about enough of that conversation, I'm thinking. All right, who's the boss? Is it the spiky hair? Julie Farkas. We're about to take on the Legion.
Are you here to drop off medical supplies? Leave them with the rest in the middle of the courtyard. Rates of injury and illness in Freeside are very high. Supplies don't last long. Med-X, Radaway, and Fixer are Freeside essentials. I can't pay you for any supplies you bring in, but I could discount the charge for our services. So far, the Crimson Caravan won't cut us a deal. If you can convince them or some other merchant to work with us, I'll discount supplies to you. You might ask around at Mick and Ralph's, or go see the Garretts, though I suspect they're too busy poisoning Freeside to help it out. Just come see me when you've got some supplies to turn in. What do you want to talk about? I'm sure you have your reasons, but we are much too busy to waste our time on those selfish bastards. Even if we wanted to, we don't have the resources to handle such a monumental task right now. Unless you can handle our supply shortages, the best we can do is scrape by here in Freeside. Great, what do you have? How much do you have to donate? Thanks. Anything else? How much do you have to donate?
Really? Maxes out at 3.
Thanks. Anything else? Thanks for the donation. Every bit goes toward helping Freeside.
Is that going to... Doesn't even cough up
Hello.
a side quest. Any Weathers.
Can you believe they tried killing our president? Don't they know who they're dealing with?
Ah, the Weathers kids. So the spiky-haired lady is Julie. She's the one running the show. Arcade Gannon. Hi.
Hi. If you're looking for medical help, try the other doctors. I'm just a researcher. Not even a
Just got
particularly
home.
good one. Oh, you know, finding alternative treatments for common illnesses and injuries. Stim packs out of barrel cacti and other fantastic improbabilities. As far as fruitless wastes of time go, it's quite noble in its aims. For the past 100 years or so, the followers have managed to get by using salvaged medical supplies from the old world. But the side effect of medical success is that more people live longer. Funny how that works. Eventually, we'll run out of hospitals to loot. We need new ways to produce those supplies, or maybe old ways if this research goes anywhere. I'm enthusiastic about helping people, but nihil novi sub sole. Caesar can cite Cato to suit his purpose. Many people have spoken Latin. Some of them were quite pleasant. It's unfortunate that the language is now associated with the gentleman across the river. Not from the Legion, if that's what you're getting at. Books, sheet music, gladiator movie holotapes, bits and pieces here and there. The followers have extensive libraries, but we all draw water from the same old well. Even Caesar. I don't know anything that the others couldn't tell you. Caesar was one of the followers. Before my time, of course. He wanted to rebuild the new world in the image of the old. A sad story of good intentions gone bad. In that regard, he's hardly unique. If you set aside his leadership capabilities, extensive knowledge, and ruthless cunning, he's just another jerk who steps on people to get his way. Certainly. Not all followers are people persons. Besides, someone needs to do research. I have no problem with Julie sticking me back here. Out of sight, out of mind. There are worse things one can be, though I do admit it is a bit boring. Though it has a noble goal, I don't think this research will yield much fruit. No pun intended. See you around.
Well, I thought I was going to get a thing where I helped them out.
Hey,
So I need to get her set up with a supply of stuff. Need to talk to, what was it, Morton, whatever.
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people. Only at Mick and Ralph's.
Mick and Ralph's. Where's Mick and Ralph?
Hi there.
Hi.
Stop by, Mick.
Fine. I forget where Mick and Ralph's is. There's Smitty's. Atomic Wrangler. Let me guess, Mick and Ralph's is going to be back the other way. Get little snot took off before I could ask him. What the? You little... Really? Again?
Had enough?
Really?
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people. Only at Mick and Ralph's.
Every time. Really? Stubborn. Wing nut. And I completely forgot what she listed as things they need. Various medicines. I think I've sold anything I've picked up that I didn't want to keep. I'm debating on whether I'm keeping the shoulder-mounted machine gun. What I do want to run out or take... Let's see, do I still have the... What? Did I drop it off? What? A minigun. No, not the minigun. Wait a minute. What is over here? I forget. Got Annabelle missile launcher. Ah, the Avenger. I thought so. $9mm submachine gun? Maybe. And I want the 5 armor piercing. Oh, that's 5.56. Try that again. There we go. And we'll grab all of them. And I dropped off the Gatling laser, didn't I? Nah, I don't want to use a good minigun. Grab one of the crappy miniguns to do a little repair. There we go. All right, so from my end, I'm seeing 2 message retracted. Was that YouTube then? That's getting really irritating. I have all the options on my end I have set to allow to be wide open. No restrictions at all. In the settings that I'm allowed to set up, but that is... hate when they interfere like that. Nonsense. Oh, I know I was going to do, make some, well, do that to begin with, but I want to make some weapon repair kits. Duct tape, electronics, metal, wonder glue, wrenches. Fallout 3 and Tale of Two Wastelands. I haven't looked into it yet. I meant to do it and then I forgot. So I may have screwed myself. Depending on how long it takes. Well, I guess it really doesn't matter. Even if we have to do an impromptu start of Fallout 3 tonight to finish out the session. To finish out the stream, depending on. And A Tale of Two Wastelands Mall. What could possibly be in that question that YouTube would have a problem? Nuts, isn't it? I meant to grab a nap. Making Ralph's.
How's it going? If you're looking for guns, talk to Mick. Otherwise, I've got a nice selection of general supplies. We don't have the stills and equipment to supply the amount of meds they're looking to purchase. You could check with other wasteland merchants, but I think your best bet would be the Atomic Wrangler. They've got a bunch of stills and a seemingly endless supply of grain alcohol, which could be used as anesthetic or disinfectant. I only offer services if the king gives the okay. Impress him and we can talk. Alright. Yeah, I've got a little side business going. What I'm about to share with you does not leave this room, eh? Over the years, I've gradually perfected my craft to the point of perfection. No one can distinguish between my work and the real thing. What I'm referring to is passports. If you've got the caps, I can whip up a strip passport which will fool even the most well-trained eye. Hey, if you're interested and have the caps, they go for 500. Any less and it ain't worth the risk of getting caught. What do you say? You game? No problem. If you need one later, just stop in. Thanks for stopping in.
So try the atomic cocktail or talk to King. Or the King. Okay, where's the atomic cocktail? Hello, thug.
If it can be bought, it can be found at Mick and Ralph's.
Where the booze is cheaper, the table's more friendly, and the women are just like the booze. Hungry? Thirsty? Horny? The Atomic Wrangler has you covered.
I'm standing right in front of it looking for it.
Howdy.
Howdy.
I hear Benny went missing. I can't help but wonder what happened to him. Interesting. Well, you're gonna need to speak with my brother, James. He handles all of the trading contracts and general operations. See ya.
James. Oh, James. Where's James? Are you James?
Have
You're
you
Hadrian.
noticed Securitron's acting up? People are saying House might be dead.
Could have at least told me where James was. Upstairs?
House is dead, this time for good. Bitter Springs. A name like that could have only brought bad luck.
I heard Benny sent his goons after you. You're one hell of a survivor to make it out of the tops alive. Talk to you later.
Where the heck is James? Caleb?
Something you need, kid? Hunting and killing, plain and simple. Bingo! Now, if you're done asking stupid questions, I have more important things to do. Bye.
Morning.
I'm going nowhere. James. No, James. Cost me karma.
Hey.
Whoa, baby. Am I looking at a mirror? Or are you just that ugly?
Oh, you're funny.
What? You mean you're not part of the act? Huh. Sorry. Thought you were the heckler Garrett hired to spice up the shows. Either you need to get your eyes checked, or that fame is fleeting thing is true. And since I happen to be world famous, you must be going blind. Name's Hadrian. Bet you never saw a ghoul in a suit before, huh? Course, you don't exactly strike me as the worldly type. Yeesh, is my act that bad? Or are you just that dumb? Yeah, that's right. Got me a nice juicy contract with the management. Okay, I admit it. I ain't exactly rowing in caps here, but what do you want? I'm under contract. I can't get out. Yeah, go on. Scram.
Get rough with the escorts and you'll be seeing the business end of my barrel.
What am I missing? Where's James?
Welcome to the Atomic Wrangler. Looking to exchange? Later.
Nope, just going around in circles now. What the? Lovely place you have here. James, you finally
well,
show
I
up.
hate to support the damn NCR, but it looks like they're the only thing between us and mass slavery at the hands of the Legion. Here's to the slaughter of every last one of those Brahmin-poking meatheads, Caesar's Legion. Really now? Well, this is news. We could possibly supply what they need, but they would need to supply us in kind. They have the tech know-how to make our stills work more efficiently. Pure alcohol means we can get our customers drunk quicker. Getting our customers drunk quicker means more caps spent at the tables and stuffing slots, if you know what I mean. Plus, the extra alcohol can serve as surgical disinfectant for their needs. The followers are a good lot. They've stitched up our boys in the past. Good. We can supply them with all the med-X they need. For the Fixer, we'll only be able to send over some basic drug components. We're not in the business of getting people off drugs, so we don't really dabble in that side of things. The followers should be able to whip some up with what we have available, though. They just need to agree to fix up our stills and keep them maintained, plus cover the cost for raw materials needed to make the alcohol. Later.
Okay, progress.
Wanna get lucky? Head on down to the Atomic Wrangler. Hungry? Thirsty? Horny? The Atomic Wrangler has you covered.
Come to Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs. We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people. Only at Mick and Ralph's.
Bling out the Pip-Boy, hey? Might be something to check out.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey, I heard about the bug getting destroyed in the Lucky 38. We'll get in there eventually. It's just a matter of time. That's phenomenal. Who did you find? They supply Freeside with drugs and liquor. From my point of view, they're just better organized pushers. Upgrading their stills would increase their supply of liquor and chems. How does that help Freeside? True, we could help addicts, but the cycle of addiction, recovery, and relapse would remain. Good point. We wouldn't be paying anything for their supplies, just a portion of our food waste to make ethanol. We get food from nearby wasteland farmers in exchange for medical services, so we could put our caps back into helping Freeside. Tell the Garretts we'll keep their stills running if they provide us with supplies. Thank you for arranging this. You've been a godsend.
Well, all right. We'll come back about that helping thing. If I can remember how to do this.
If it can be bought, it can be founded. Mick and...
Akamuricon, hello. Had a...
Make a brief stop at the Atomic Wrangler, where the booze is cheaper, the table's more friendly, and the women...
Had a good Christmas and holidays, yeah.
Hello.
Some guys were in here earlier saying you survived Benny's goon squad. That's one hell of a feat, bud. Have a drink on me.
Sweet.
Hey, that's great. We'll get some supplies sent over today as a show of good faith. Once our stills are upgraded, we'll never be short on liquor for our patrons. If Jacob Hoff is sober, we might even have a few new drinks on tap. Most might view us as drug-dealing enablers around here. But honestly, we care about our patrons. It's bad business for people to get addicted. We've got enough crime in Freeside without a bunch of strung-out junkies robbing traders and gamblers to afford their next fix. We've got the basics covered, but now you mention it, we have had unusual requests from some of our wealthier customers. If you can recruit escorts to match these customers' proclivities, I'd be willing to pay you finder's fees. Our wealthiest client has a thing for ghouls and a thing for cowboys. He wants an escort who can satisfy both fetishes. Plenty of customers have said they'd be willing to pay extra for a suave talker, someone who can fake the boyfriend experience real good. And then there's these disgusting robot fetishists you may have heard about. Well, those creeps want a sex bot. If you ever run across a sex bot, not that I'd ever want one within 100 feet of me, but I gotta be a businessman about it. Just direct them to the Wrangler. I'll pay you when they show up.
I was gonna say, what about the sex bot? If it's the one, if it's House's girlfriend, she's already dead.
The best place to start would be with Ralph, at Mick and Ralph's over on the east end of Freeside. Other than that, your guess is as good as mine.
Really?
Later.
I have a ghoul in mind, though. Oh, this is hilarious.
Hungry? Thirsty? Horny? The Atomic Wrangler has you covered.
If it can be bought, it can be found at Mick and Ralph's.
Am I going the right direction? I think so. Oh, no. Wait a minute. Do they just have the one entrance? You. Got a job for you, weirdo.
Howdy. They already have that pig McCaffrey working for them. Do they need another guard? I've escorted my share of idiot tourists around Freeside. Too much trouble for what it pays. I'm all boot, knives, and leather, friend. And a ghoul besides. What kind of weirdo wants what I've got? Weirdos into bullwhips and necrosis, huh? Doesn't sound half bad. What am I thinking? I'm no whore. And I ain't about to hand my ass over to some penny ante hustler like he owns me. They do have a damn good selection of hooch over at the Wrangler. If I get to choose my customers, if I get to be a little rough with them, if my cut is fair, and if I get that discount, that just might work. Tell the Garretts I'll stop by to work out terms. Bye.
Hi. One that gives us
I've
advice.
heard a few patients mention the Securitrons are acting strangely, and no one has heard from Mr. House in a while. If House is out of the picture, maybe we'll be able to get our hands on some of his technology. It would help our scientists greatly. I'm sure you have your reasons, but we are much too busy to waste our time on those selfish bastards. Even if we wanted to, we don't have the resources to handle such a monumental task right now. Unless you can handle our supply shortages, the best we can do is scrape by here in Freeside. I'm honestly pleasantly surprised they would help us out. But I can see the Garretts aren't doing this out of the goodness of their hearts. Well, it looks like you've earned yourself a discount on supplies now that we'll be fully covered. This supply deal will aid our work immensely.
Okay, let's try this again then.
I'm sure you
No!
have your reasons, but we are much too busy to waste our time on those selfish bastards. Even if we wanted to, we don't have the resources to handle such a monumental task right now. Unless you can handle our supply shortages, the best we can do is scrape by here in Freeside.
Okay, how about
If
now?
things don't go well at the dam, all of our efforts here could be for nothing. I hope to God the Legion doesn't win control. I'm sure even...
Still can't. Fine. Do a little more work. Try to find some fixer. Been selling everything I've picked up. I don't think I had any back at the
Come to Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs.
back at the shack.
Come to Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs. We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people. Oh,
Ralph. Got to talk to
Head on
Ralph.
down to the Atomic Wrangler.
I forgot again.
Hungry? Thirsty? Horny? The Atomic Wrangler has you.
if it can be bought, it can be found at Mick and Ralph's.
Mick and Ralph's is down here, isn't it?
If it can be bought, it can be found at Mick and Ralph's.
Hey.
Isn't it? No. I got it wrong again. Right there. Hold on. Are you Ralph?
Yep.
You're Dixon. You are Ralph.
Pimpin' ain't easy, huh? Maybe if you find some decent talent, I'll start visiting the Wrangler more often. Are you some kind of machine fetishist or something? Well, the only place I know of locally would be Cerulean Robotics. But that place has been overrun by vermin for years. If you want to check the place out, you can find it on the west side of Freeside. The entrance is on the back side of the building. Just watch out for thugs. The rats aren't the only vermin you need to worry about. Well, I don't know of any, but if you give me a few days and some caps, I think I could probably make one on my terminal.
This is an odd one. Data modules are rare but generally useless.
All right. Come back in a couple days, and I should have it ready for you. Come back anytime.
Yeah, but I got this thing going on with the dam that's imminent. It's happening. Let's see, west. Backside of the building. Cerulean Robotics.
check it out, between the dumpsters there. Nah, just some idiot that wandered down the wrong alley. Sound familiar?
You sure you want to do this?
Hey! Had enough?
Really?
You like that? I'm hit!
I wondered when this one was going to do something. Toodles. Too bad for you guys. Don't have any fixer on you, do you? Wait a minute, where's the at? There it is. The irradiated ghoul. Which irradiated ghoul? Let's see, we already poked it back there. Cerulean Robotics. Yo, kids, have you seen a Cerulean Robotics around here?
Come to Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs.
I remember helping a ghoul up at King's Mountain that the Nightkin was hanging on to. Not sure this is a Cerulean Robotics. Silver Rush. Did he say west side or free side? Really? We're gonna do this again? Or do we have to get outside Freeside?
Hello again. I'm retired, but life has been a bit dull without some kind of action. What's the job? Ah, I get you. So you think because of my past escort work, I'd be interested in that kind of thing. I got out of that work because it just made me feel empty inside. What makes you think I would ever go back to that degradation? Sorry, friend, but I just can't do it. You know what? You're right. I looked at the whole thing from the wrong angle. I suppose I could be a loving muse to some, while simply relieve stress and tension in others. Thanks for that insight. Tell Garrett I'd be happy to start at the Wrangler immediately. This should be a nice change of pace from retirement.
Okay. Well, that at least narrowed down where I gotta go. Wait a minute, what's this? No, that's not an entrance, is it?
Why didn't you just let Kimball get killed? What did he ever do for us to warrant?
So Benny went MIA, huh? I always figured him for a coward. Imagine that! What's his name and when's he start? A she, huh? Well, I guess the customer who made that request can't get everything he wants. Hell, who knows? He might not even notice the difference.
Okay, this was so much worse than I thought.
And who would that be? I've heard some stories of that old guy. I'm amazed he's still alive with how much he's been through. If the stories are true, he'll be a valuable commodity here at the Wrangler. I appreciate the find. Talk to you later.
Saving his life.
I hope the NCR have the manpower to defend the dam. Looks like the Legion are gonna attack soon.
Not sure I really wanted to see that. That was hilarious. We're not doing this again. Just out of curiosity, anybody left? Check it out. We could take everything. Cerulean Robotics.
This is how we do it in Freeside.
Alrighty then. Nope. I'm just going the wrong direction, ain't I?
Thank you for visiting New Vegas.
I'm not seeing any markings on any buildings marked that even an old sign for robotics. That's what's bugging me. Kind of thinking we'd be able to. Must be missing something. Cleaners. Smitty's, Silver Rush.
Make a brief stop at the Atomic Wrangler, where the booze is cheaper, the tables more...
If it can be bought, it can be found at Mick and Ralph's.
I've never run or done this particular quest before, so I don't know. There. Did he tell me to go to a store that's locked, needs a key? Bakery, realty, hotel. What's this? Cerulean Robotics. No signs or nothing. Interesting. Sights on this thing suck. Really? Do better damage? Not aiming? Oh, really? Let me guess. That get me into here? Programming interface. I need that holotape, don't I? Yippers. Really? Got a key? Key to where? Was there another door? To somewhere else? That's where we came in. Don't remember unlocking anything. Fixer. I want to double check. Don't think I have any fixer. Nope. Didn't think so. Been selling it all. And now I need it. Because of course, that's how it works. I think the war's going to have to wait a little bit. Ralph, do you have that holotape ready?
How's it going, friend?
I keep
Looking for
hopping
anything
up on the
special?
counter.
Yep, here you go. You'll need to use a terminal to upload the data to the robot. Come back anytime.
Hey, you're the one who's been going around helping people around here, right? The king says to keep up the good work, and said to give you this.
Gosh, free money.
Come to Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs.
What the?
Lucky what we have here, ladies. Another unsuspecting Ponce. Over here!
Really?
Had enough?
What is this all about? Bunch of little old ladies. Get away from me, you weirdos. What are they, triplets? Unsuspecting Ponce. That's nuts. This is not where I'm going. I'm not shooting a bunch of little old ladies. What is wrong with you people? Really? Found some Hydra, but...
You like that?
What is wrong with you? Malefic Mod. Random encounter, huh? What did you expect, you weirdo? That's insane.
I've got something. You can't hide from me.
Who are you? No name. Irate Ida.
I'm hit.
She's stubborn. Tough. Get off me, you old shrew.
You like that?
Who came up with that one? Alright, Sexbot routine uploaded. Pisto.
Fully integrated security technotronic officer active and reporting for duty. Yes, sir. Fisto reporting for duty. Please assume the position.
No. I'm not testing. No.
I am programmed for your pleasure. Please assume the position. Fisto will report to the Atomic Wrangler for further orders. Yes, sir.
Keep your fist to yourself.
I'm going to find you. You can't hide from me.
Okay, what's your name, weirdo? Rancorous Root.
Damn!
I can live. I'm pretty sure I'll live just fine without the Fisto experience. And no one needs to know about me blowing away 3 little old ladies. That's a place we can get to back here? If I just go around the corner? Is there anything back there? To check out. That place. It's been occupied. Not allowed in. Thought I saw interaction for a second there. Guess not. Huh. this place the wrong side of the tracks. Even the grannies are insane.
If it can be bought, it can be found at Mick and Ralph's.
Hungry? Thirsty? Horny? The Atomic Wrangler has you covered.
And then some, apparently.
Hey, chum. Welcome back. You did? Ha, damn! I've been looking for one of those for years. For my customers, I mean, I'm not into that kind of shit. You're right. Something like this, it's worth a little extra because it's gonna keep on satisfying you. Those disgusting fetishists, I mean. Something wrong with someone if they gotta fuck a machine. It is? It will? My God, imagine the possibilities.
No.
It didn't happen to come with an owner's manual, did it? Ah, forget it. Trial and error should do it. Till next time. Hey, chum. Welcome back. The buildup of tension around the dam isn't making things safe, but it sure is bringing in a lot of hotheads looking to drink their worries away. For the right caps, I might be able to put in a good word, or let people know you're not such a bad guy. What do you have in mind? What do you need, then? Till next time.
Did you hear someone managed to fight their way through the chairman and flee the strip after being caught? Wonder if they're hiding out in Freeside.
Look who's back. If you want to see the king, you better pay up. You know what? I like you. Half the people around here, they forget who runs this place. Head on through. The king's the bored-looking guy by the stage. Can't fucking miss him.
You must be the king. Because you have Rex. Really? Where'd you get that?
Look, Rexy, someone new's come to see us. Poor boy. He hasn't been feeling well lately. I'm the king. What can I do for you? Maybe so. Maybe so. You look like you might be able to handle yourself. Tell you what, you do me a favor, and I'll have some more work for you when it's done. Sound good? I'll start you off with something easy. Did you notice the bodyguards for hire near the gates when you entered Freeside? It's good money if you can stay alive long enough. Freeside's not as safe as it used to be, so the money is well earned. Usually well earned, that is. Recently, my men tell me that one of those bodyguards, a fellow named Oris, is making a little too much money. He's making a killing in repeat business. Once someone hires him, they never want anyone else. I want you to find out why. Specifically, I want you to hire him. Play the part of an innocent tourist and follow his lead. If nothing happens, so be it. But I'm guessing things won't go so smoothly. Call it a hunch. So, what do you say? I've tried, but he can smell a king a mile away. Probably knows all our faces by now. He's not a stupid man, I'll give him that. What I need is someone he won't recognize, which makes you perfect.
So are you gonna take the job or what? Okay then. Once you part ways, return here. I'll look forward to hearing your report. Oh, and take this to cover the hiring cost.
Okay.
Looks like Gamora's under new management. I wonder what happened.
Well. Change in management.
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people. Only at
Management.
Mick and Ralph's.
Well, hello, Oris.
If you need to cross Freeside, no one will keep you safer than I will. Just look around. People here are as like to stab you as say hello. That is, if I weren't at your side. 200 caps gets you my watchful eye for a trip to the South Gate. Sorry, but all the people with real money are heading for the Strip, so that's the way I go. You want to go somewhere else? Hire one of these losers. Done and done. I want to mention a few things up front. In order to ensure your safety, I need you to follow my instructions to the letter. We'll be heading down the main street here the whole way down. No detours. You go off sightseeing, and I go off to find another customer. I'll keep a brisk pace, so try not to fall behind. Now let's head out.
Okay. I'm watching you.
To your left here is the old Mormon fort. You get roughed up, the followers there will patch you right up. Not that I ever need their services. Up ahead on the next block is where the Kings hang out. Don't let them scare
Come
you.
to Mick and
They
Ralph's
don't
for
outnumber
all
you
your
5 to
shopping
1.
needs.
Got a big old revolver, doesn't he?
You haven't seen Freeside till you've been to the Wrangler. Hey, slow down. I don't like the look of some of those men ahead. Let's take a different way around.
A little bit of a setup is there. I'm carrying an Avenger. You may want to be wary of that.
Gotcha. Thought you could ambush us, huh? Nothing to worry about. If you had hired one of those other hacks, you'd be up to your ass in lowlife right about now. Noticed that, did you? I keenly aimed one of the shots through some soft tissue of one of them to hit the man behind him. Call it a hunch. You do this job for long enough, and you learn to trust your instincts.
Interesting. Two different ways of going about that one.
Well, here we are. No worse for wear, are you? I trust that if you need to cross Freeside again, you'll know who to hire.
Good one. Nice little hustle there.
There's talk of someone going into the Lucky 38 to talk to Mr. House. That's bullshit. Everyone knows Mr. House doesn't talk to anyone.
especially now.
If it can be bought, it can be found at Mick and Ralph's.
Hang on, where's the Kings? They're over. Goofed that up, didn't I? I knew it. I was wasting time running in the wrong direction. I thought we went through that gate.
Hey, buddy, spare a cap? I can make it worth your while. Ha ha ha! Oh, that's rich. You're not exactly my type. No offense. No, I meant I could give you a tip. Earn my money, so to speak. You look like you're new around here, so I'm sure I know all sorts of things you'd find useful. If not, well, it's only a cap. So what do you say? The first thing you should know is that Freeside is run by a pack of yahoos that call themselves the Kings. Their leader, who oddly enough calls himself the King, currently has his hands full trying to prevent an all-out riot in Freeside. That's 2 tips, but what the hell? You're a new customer, so the extra one's on me. Wanna hear another? Things have generally been bad here for the squatters, the people who came here hoping for a better life and just got stuck. But lately, the mood has changed. The squatters seem to be a bit more optimistic. I wonder what happened. What do you say?
Huh?
Want another tip? If you've been around the Kings, you may have met one of them named Pacer. He's always stomping around trying to show off his authority. Being new, you weren't around when it happened, but a few months ago, Pacer pissed off the Van Graff family big time. No one knows what went down, but word is the Van Graffs still want him dead. That one was pretty good, right? How about another? I heard something about a town south of here being attacked, but details are sketchy. All I know is there haven't been any refugees showing up here, which means either the attack wasn't too bad, or it was very, very bad. I got more where that came from. Want another?
Probably not.
Northwest of the big Freeside sign is a casino called the Atomic Wrangler. It's not as fancy as the ones on the Strip, but there's still plenty of excitement to be found there. That one was pretty good, right? How about another? Saw a strange thing the other day. The King took that robo-dog of his over to the old Mormon fort. Weird thing was that the dog was flipping out, and had to be restrained by a few of the King's men. Hope he doesn't get loose. What do you say? Want another tip?
That was interesting.
Mention the NCR and people around here get a little on edge. There's talk that they're going to take over all of New Vegas. It doesn't help that they've got military camps all over the place. and more troops pour into the area daily. What do you say? Want another tip? A traveler that passed through here not long ago told everyone he met that there's some kind of plant paradise to the west, where food is abundant. All the people foolish enough to listen to him and head out that way never came back. What do you say? Want
I wonder
another
how long
tip?
this will go.
At the northwest end of Fremont Street, you'll find the Silver Rush. It's run by a rather scary family called the Van Graffs. These are not people you want to mess with. But if lasers and such are your thing, the goods they sell are second to none. I got more where that came from. Want another? There's a rumor that a huge army is camped to the east, massing to attack the NCR. Like that'd ever happen. Who in the world could stand up to the NCR and win? I got more where that came from. Want another? Traders have been griping for a while now about I-15 being too dangerous to travel. I'd steer clear of it unless you're armed to the teeth. What do you say? Want another tip? The Strip is run by the three families, who owe their allegiance to Mr. House. When he first showed up, he gave the local tribes the choice of working with him, or getting the hell out of his way. Given how things turned out, I know which way I'd have gone. But hindsight's 20/20, right? That one was pretty good, right? How about another? People in Freeside generally fall into one of two categories. Those who've been here all their lives call themselves locals. When people from the NCR and other places started pouring in, the locals began referring to them as squatters, and the name stuck. The locals blame the squatters for the scarcity of resources in Freeside, and the squatters blame any act of violence against them on the locals. They're both right to some extent, and violent outbreaks between the two are all too common these days. I got more where that came from.
How
Want
much
another?
more?
I understand. Well, have a good day.
That was interesting. Wonder if we need to come back and talk to him again.
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people.
What do you have for me? So that's how it happens. Okay then, I'll have some guys pull him off the street when no one's looking. You've shown me something, so maybe you can help me with a matter that's a little more important. A lot of folks around these parts who've been here a while resent the sheer number of people that have come into the area since the Strip was built. In turn, the newcomers, most of whom come from the NCR, have gotten ornery from being resented. Sometimes things get violent. This is one of those occasions. Recently, a few friends of mine were attacked, and I want you to find out who did it. Word's come that they just woke up over at the old Mormon fort just north of here. Head on over, see if they remember anything. Good. I like that enthusiasm. Return when you have some information we can use.
Different ghoul? All right. 30 tips. A lot of tips. I didn't count how many I went through. Probably 10.
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people. Only at Mick and Ralph's.
Howdy. Sammy? Roy?
What is it? Can't you see I want to be left alone with my friend here? Yeah, the docs say he's gonna be laid up for a while, assuming he doesn't get any worse. Oh, that's different then. How can I help? I'll do anything to get the bastards that did this.
You know, the voice doesn't quite match up here.
Well, it happened at night, around 11. We'd recently made some caps off a bit of scrap we found and wanted to invest it wisely. As we were leaving the Wrangler, we must have taken a wrong turn and ended up in the squatter side of town. From out of nowhere, these big guys show up and start barking questions at us, wanted to know if we were locals. The kid there's about as proud as a local around here gets, and started yelling back at him. Then all hell broke loose. Kid got the worst of it, sad to say. They were big guys, young too, no old geezers like me. Hell, none of them looked even half my age. I was mostly face down in the dirt, begging for my life when it happened, so I only got a quick look at them. I hope you find the bastards that did this. If you want, try asking my friend Wayne over there about him. He saw more than I did. Wayne, it's okay. The king sent him.
That true? Did the king really send you? I don't really know what else I can add. They were a bunch of guys, better dressed than most Freesiders, I guess. That help? What? No, I thought you were supposed to be here to help, and here you are making accusations. Hey, wait, I just remembered something. I might have heard one of the guys that attacked us call another by name. We had just about had it when one of them said, "Hey Lou, we gotta go." At least I think he said Lou. It might have been something else. Now that I think of it, he said Lou something. Something with a T. Tenant, that's what he called him. Lieutenant.
He probably said Lieutenant, Wayne. The boy means well, but he's dumb as a mutant sometimes.
Oh, really? That's interesting.
Evening.
Well, maybe we need to talk to him some more. I was kind of wondering,
If it can be bought, it can be found at Mick and Ralph's.
it makes sense if we work through all the tips. Might have something to do. Where's Pacer?
Have you found anything out? Or were you just here to chat? Bunch of soldier boys, huh? They usually don't come around these parts since their big base is on the other side of the strip. If they're coming over here now,
staring at me.
It's gotta be for a reason. I didn't want to believe the rumors that they're looking to take over Vegas, but now, if something big is going down, I'm sure rumors of it will have spread. Ask around, particularly in the squatter areas where the NCR folk hang. You might also mosey on over to the Mormon fort and chat Julie Farkas up. The followers tend to be in the know about these things. Just don't ask her what to do about it. She'll probably ask you to hug someone or something.
Back to the fort.
Come to Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs.
Back and forth and back and forth. Goofy kid keeps chasing this poor rat all over the place. Oh, Julie.
Welcome back, friend. Only a little. A friend of mine, Major Elizabeth Kieran, has been handing out supplies to the poor a little west of here. What about it? I know something's got them riled up, but I've been too busy with other matters to really look into it. If you're looking into the matter, talk to Elizabeth. She's in charge of the operations here in Freeside, though she won't open up to you right away. If Elizabeth holds out on you, tell her that I sent you. She should be a little more forthcoming if you mention my name. Was there anything else you wanted to talk about?
Is that so? Major Elizabeth? You causing trouble? Am I going in the right direction? Are we going to be doing this again? Hang on.
If it can be bought, it can be found. Found it, Mick and Ralph's. Hi, how are you today?
Spiffy. Wait a minute. Was Elizabeth in the fort? I didn't think she was. Maybe she is. My mistake. Yep. Wait a minute. Squatter camp? There's like one squatter running off.
Maybe I'm just jumpy. Guess it was nothing. You look like a person in need of a good meal. You wouldn't happen to be an NCR citizen, would you? Then I'm afraid I have nothing to offer you. Sorry. Whoa!
Okay, but
that meal's still available, but only to NCR citizens. You are an NCR citizen, aren't you? Now, it's not that I don't believe you, but I'm gonna have to give you a little quiz to verify your citizenship status. That okay with you? That's a good attitude. I'm sure you'll do fine. These are just a few questions that just about anyone in the NCR would know. Alright, here we go. First question. Who was the most popular president in NCR history? Peterson, Tibbet, Kimball, or Tandy? Uh-huh. Okay, second question. What was the original name of the NCR capital? Aradesh, Shady Sands, the Boneyard, or Vault 13? Right. Fine then, last question. What animal is on the NCR's flag? A two-headed bear, an eagle, a two-headed snake, or a two-tailed lion? Oh, I'm sorry. It looks like you've got some of your facts mixed up. I'm afraid I can't help you. I'm sure some don't, but the loyal ones do. And that's who we're aiming to help. The loyal ones. Still, you've got a fire in you that tells me you're one of us and just screwed up. So I'll let you take the test again if you'd like. Alright, here we go. First question. Who was the most popular president in NCR history? Peterson, Tibbet, Kimball, or Tandy? Uh-huh. Okay, second question. What was the original name of the NCR capital? Aradesh, Shady Sands, the Boneyard, or Vault 13? Right. Fine then, last question. What animal is on the NCR's flag? A two-headed bear, an eagle, a two-headed snake, or a two-tailed lion? Oh, I'm sorry. It looks like you've got some of your facts mixed up. I'm afraid I can't help you.
I thought it was Shady Sands.
Now I know you're from the NCR. None of the vagrants around here would even think of giving their money away. We're located up by the old train station in the northwest part of town. Just tell the guards Hope, and they'll let you through. Best of luck to you.
Really? This is actually taking up a lot more time than I thought. We need to find the ghoul again, don't we? Get some more tips.
Hungry? Thirsty? Horny? The Atomic Wrangler has you covered.
All right, I thought he said northwest. I went the wrong direction.
Hello.
Hi. If Rockface is still out and about. Oh, Rockface. Move along, vagrant. Rockface get a hat?
Hey there.
He did.
Ah, my favorite customer. Got a cap for me? I probably don't have to tell you that Freeside's dangerous, but you might want to think twice about hiring one of those guards at the gates. They're not all saints, is all I'm saying. I got more where that came from. Want another?
10 caps? The price going up?
There was a rumor a while back that the White Glove Society was really an all-ghoul gang, which is why they wear those weird masks of theirs. What do you think? Would I look good in a mask? Maybe I'd make more caps. That one was pretty good, right? How about another?
Price go up because I'm coming back?
There's a guy out on the main drag who sells second-hand adventuring gear. He's got an okay selection. But where does it come from? I got more where that came from. Want another? The NCR used to run a prison to the southwest, but something happened a little while back, and now all you'll get is hard looks if you ask about it. That one was pretty good, right? How about another?
Being ripped off.
Drugs are everywhere in Freeside, and even people you might not expect have become addicts. Jacob Hoff, for instance. That man was a brilliant chemist before he picked up the habit. Now, just another junkie. That King Pacer's a fan of Jet, too. Though I heard one of the followers talking about it being dangerous for him. Something about his heart. Do yourself a favor and stay away from that stuff, okay? I got more where that came from. Want another? I've heard people passing through mention some kind of underground fights pitting creatures of the waste against one another for sport. And when I say underground, that's their word I'm using, not my own. I got more where that came from. Want another? While everyone knows Mr. House runs New Vegas, no one knows the first thing about him. He just sort of showed up a few years back, and everything you see around you is the result. Just who in the hell is he? I got more where that came from. Want another?
Yeah, that's what I get for not
Caught a
going
rumor
through
the
them
other
the
day
first
that
time,
some
huh?
of the clientele over at the Wrangler have been making some rather strange requests. Stuff like weirdos wanting the services of ghouls and such. I almost have half a mind to volunteer myself. Sexy beast that I am. That one was pretty good, right? How about another? Have you tried going to the strip only to be stopped by those big metal murder machines? Happens every day around here. But if you know the right people, you can get through the gate without being a rich man. That one was pretty good, right? How about another? East of Freeside, there's an old Air Force base, judging by the road signs. No one knows for sure what's in there, though, on account of anyone approaching the place getting violently blown up. I got more where that came from. Want another? Ever hear of the gun runners? They sell just about every kind of firearm you can imagine. And some you probably couldn't. I got more where that came. Have you been to Mick and Ralph's yet? They run a store just down the street, and sell some things you might not expect. What do you say? Want another tip? He might not look it, but Ralph for Mick and Ralph's is no slouch with a keyboard. I've heard he's helped reprogram several robots in his time. What do you say? The Omertas, one of Mr. House's 3 families, run a casino called Gomorrah on the Strip. If you thought the Wrangler was something, you owe it to yourself to go there. I got more where that came from. Want another? I've heard the Garretts over at the Atomic Wrangler are having a hard time collecting some money owed to them. An enterprising person like yourself might be able to make some caps helping them with their little problem. That one was... The chairmen run a casino on the Strip called The Tops. It's a pretty classy place by all reports. I haven't been there myself, but I hear security there is kinda tight. I got... In the area between the north and east gates is the old Mormon fort, where the followers of the apocalypse have set themselves up. The followers aren't a bad bunch, and provide healing and supplies to the people of Freeside as they can. I understand. Well, have a good day.
I was gonna say, I know I'm not out of caps. I'm guessing he's out of tips, so nothing. Really? Alright, where are we going? North? West-ish?
Like that? You like that? This is hopeless!
I was starting to wonder. He's being a little stubborn.
How's it going?
Gotta double check. There's no Elizabeth in here, right? Didn't think so. All right.
Watch out!
Don't mind me. Haven't we done this? This is just going to get us. Ruined store. Don't I need a key for the ruined store? Well, well. Now they got guards out here. You know anything about 3 weird little old ladies?
Hold up. What's the password? Go ahead.
Here you go. I hope this helps. Welcome. There's food and water here for any citizen of the NCR. Please, have some. Yes. I'm a major in the Supply Corps, which is where this food and water comes from. You're quite welcome. If you meet anyone who needs food or water in the area, please, tell them about this place. Yes? Was there something else you needed? No, I'm afraid we don't. Don't you have a friend you wanted to bring in? That's not really a pleasant topic of conversation. Let's just say we have our reasons. You know Julie? Not everyone in the NCR sees eye to eye with the followers, but they're okay in my book, mostly because of her. If you really want to know, we sent an envoy to the king, offering to coordinate the relief effort. Our envoy was brutally beaten, and only barely survived. My superiors ordered the relief mission scrapped. I managed to get clearance to carry out the mission anyway, but with greatly reduced support. Now there's not enough supplies to go around, even if I wanted to serve the rest of Freeside, which I don't. That's all in the past now. I should get back to work. Say hi to Julie for me.
This is it. War's almost upon us.
Almost. Oops. Sorry. Didn't mean to kick your barrel out of the way. Doing all these side quests, I can't even get any experience off of them. Already maxed out.
Well, hey there. I heard that NCR soldier lady told you some wild story about them sending a messenger to us to work out some deal. That's bullshit, and it's nothing to bother the king with. More like they sent someone to spy on us and he wasn't tough enough to last in Freeside. So do everyone a favor and keep your mouth shut about it, okay? That's a shame. Well, do what you want. Just don't expect it to matter.
What's going on with Pacer besides a little problem with Jet?
You find out something about them soldier boys yet? Handing out supplies? Like food and stuff? That ain't nothing to get ruffled over. You find anything else? Ah, that would explain the goons. They're here to keep people like my friends away from the food. That ain't something I support. No, sir. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. They said what? Huh. That would explain why they're all riled at us. Seems like we have a big misunderstanding. What the hell?
King, we've got problems.
Lay it on me. What's going on?
There's a shootout going down near the train station. It's Pacer and some strangers. Might be NCR.
What is that fool doing? I need you to head out there and try to defuse the situation. Tell them I'm willing to cooperate.
All right.
Looks like Gamora's under new management. I wonder what happened.
Really now? Right back to where we were.
Wanna get lucky? Head on down to the atomic.
Apparently this is gonna be an all-nighter.
You there, keep your hands where we can see him. Draw a weapon and we will fire.
All right, you gotta be able to talk to somebody. Ah,
This isn't really a good time. What did you want? Like he helped the envoy we sent? No thanks. Then he should watch his back. We know for a fact that the envoy made it to their headquarters. Still, if the king's willing to deal with us, perhaps we can work something out. I'll tell my men to stand down.
really? Back and forth and back and forth. Where's Pacer? Pacer? Need to have a little chat, Pacer.
The king just sent a messenger over, saying these guys are off limits. He's probably already heard about what you did here. Looks like you get to be a hero. Enjoy it while it lasts.
Interesting. Still not going to be a confrontation.
Did you hear someone managed to fight their way through the chairman and flee the strip after being caught? Wonder if they're hiding out in Freeside.
Seen the king? Was he outside? Or is he snoozing? Could follow the pit marker, I suppose.
I can't believe someone stopped the NCR president from getting killed. If anyone deserves it, it's that jerk.
Is it true? Is Mr. House gone?
Really?
Looks like Gamora's under new management. I wonder what happened. Looks like Gamora's under new management. I wonder what happened.
What am I missing? I didn't try this door. I'm just gonna have to come back, you know, at a different time. It is like 1:30 in the morning. Where's the king?
Everyone's talking about Hoover Dam nowadays. I wish the battle would just happen already. The suspense is killing me.
Hey.
Hi. Where's the king? I'm gonna lose my mind on this. Another set of stairs. No wonder.
Hi.
Hi.
All right. I'll see you later.
I hear you.
I heard all about what happened. Maybe it's time for a little more talking and a little less fighting. You've helped us plenty, so I'll tell you what. Just this once, name whatever you want, and if I can make it happen, it's done. Don't rush it, though. Toss it around in your head a little. You only get one favor from the king. Things have been a lot better since you helped with those soldier boys. Thanks again. So, what can I do for you? I got Rex here from a salvager a few years ago. He was a little dinged up when I got him, but one of the followers fixed him right up. He's been acting peculiar for some time now. I took him to the followers and had him checked out, and they said his brain is bad or something. No, they said they don't have the tools to help him. For now, but they said eventually he's gonna get worse. I don't know what to do. I don't know. Maybe. If you found a way to help my poor Rex here, I'd be much obliged. Your best bet will be to talk to Julie Farkas over at the old Mormon fort north of here. Maybe you'll have better luck than I did. Near as I can tell, some sort of religious institution. Oh, I know it says school out front, but everything in here seems to be related to the worship of some guy from back in the day. People used to come here to learn about him, to dress like him, move like him, to be him. If that's not worship, I don't know what is. Sure thing. What'd you have in mind? Ask away.
All right, I wondered what he would get us.
Just remember, I owe you one. Now, what did you want to talk about? Pace? He and I grew up together around here. We've been through a lot together. There's no man I'd rather have at my side in a pinch. Don't judge him too harshly for trying to get some caps out of you. He probably took you for a squatter, looking for a place to settle down. There have been a lot of people moving into the area lately, and it's got some people riled. Can't blame them myself. There's only so much to go around. All right. I'll see you later.
See if I can remember how to get back out of here. Down. Really? Completely missed going around that way? I did. Okay. Hi.
Everyone's talking about Hoover Dam nowadays. I wish the battle would just happen already. The suspense is killing me.
Well, you have a point. All right.
Want to get lucky? Head on down to the Atomic Wrangler.
Can't help it. We can at least talk to Julie.
Come to Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs.
See what she has to say. I keep thinking that a solution is going to involve the big empty. At least that's what I would think.
Hello.
Hi.
Great to see you again. Rex? It breaks my heart every time I see him. He's such a good dog. Yes, a few months ago. We had to tell him there was nothing we could do. No, Rex's condition is way beyond anything we can handle. He requires brain surgery and some sophisticated cybernetics work, too. There's an old scientist named Dr. Henry who reportedly specializes in this sort of procedure. He'd probably be your best bet. Last I heard, he was living up in Jacobstown, far to the northwest. No problem. I'm sure you have your reasons, but we are much too busy to waste our time on those selfish bastards. Even if we wanted to, we don't have the resources to handle such a monumental task right now. Unless you can handle our supply shortages, the best we can do is scrape by here in Freeside.
Do I have to bring her a bunch of fixer before she'll agree to help?
What's up?
Now I'm kind of wondering. Geez, we're doing a lot of back and forth.
If it can be bought, it can be found at Mick and Ralph's.
Are you down here? Yes.
What can the king do for you? She said, what? Why didn't she just say so when I was there? Actually, come to think of it, I was pretty angry when I went down there. I vaguely recall something about upending a few tables, maybe knocking out one of her doctors. Anyway, that's incredible news. Only thing is, there's too much going on around here for me to make a trip like that. And I need all of my guys just to keep things settled here. You seem to be awfully interested in my boy Rex here, and you've done some good work for me already. I'll tell you what, you promised to get Rexy here to that doctor, and I'll lend him to you. What do you say? I can't thank you enough. Now, there's a few things you should know about old Rex here if you're going to be traveling together. First, he hates rats. Can't stand the things. Giant rats, mole rats, doesn't matter. He catches a whiff of one, and he's off like a shot after him. He's normally pretty obedient, but you might have to chase him some if he goes after one of the little varmints. Second, he doesn't like hats, or the people wearing them. Don't ask. I have no idea why. Maybe because it rhymes with rats. That should be it, though. Other than the occasional bad spot when his brain starts hurting him, that is. But I'm hoping you'll see to that. I wish you both luck. Take care of my Rex now, you hear? Rex, this is your new master. Protect him as you would me.
Where's Rex? Well, I'm not taking him into battle.
There's talk of someone going into the Lucky 38 to talk to Mr. House. That's bullshit. Everyone knows Mr. House doesn't talk to anyone.
This is nuts. Hi guys, been a while. How's it hanging? Oh, doctor.
Is there something else I can do for you? It's neural degradation. Biomed gel can only preserve a living brain for so long, so you'll need to find a replacement.
Well,
I
of
haven't
course.
left Jacobstown in years, but there was one woman in Novak, Gibson. I remember her living with a pack of hounds. Aside from her, I know that the Fiends and Caesar's Legion fight alongside dogs. There could be viable specimens among them, if you can get to them.
Have I picked up a brain?
Very well. Show me what you brought so that I can analyze its potential.
Ah, I forgot about that.
Big brain on this one. All right, let's see. Damn, heavy amounts of the chemicals used in the drug Turbo are present. Transplanting this brain will make Rex faster than he was before. Have a seat. This will take a while.
Gained the Unshakable Tracker perk.
Morning.
That's hilarious. How you doing, Rex?
Is there something else I can do for you? Promising, but I won't be able to synthesize the drug anytime soon. I really should get back to my work.
All right, Rex. Let's get you back to the king. Well, you know, war goes on hold. Wrong gate, wasn't it? The kid with a rat.
Mick and Ralph's. Come to Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs.
Is he chasing it with a knife? Oh, how's Pacer?
Why, Rexy, you look all better, boy. Good as new. Did my Rexy get a new brain? You're a man of your word, no doubt about it. Can't thank you enough. If you want, hold on to Rex for a little while longer. I'm sure he'd enjoy that. Was there anything else you wanted? All right. I'll see you later.
I didn't plan on taking Rex with me. Sorry, Rex. Where I'm going is... Oh, I forgot. Goes back to the Lucky 38. I can't give him back to
Looks like Gamora's
King at all.
What can the king do for you?
I'll
All
be
right.
darned.
I'll see you later.
under new management. I wonder what happened.
Return to Freeside, not the Lucky 38. Okay, good enough.
Did you hear someone managed to fight their way through the chairman and flee the strip after being caught? Wonder if they're hiding out in Freeside.
What time is it? 7 o'clock at night. I don't want to start a good war at night. We found a place to sleep. Do we do it again? Good night's rest for a good battle.
Man, I thought those tin cans of Mr. House's were tough.
Am I gonna have to go buy? Let's see. Where's a place we can loot again? Where did we find a bunch of fixer? Devil's Throat? What the heck was the Devil's Throat? So this is the mine. This is the shack. Wait a minute. Hi. Is it the entrance up here? No? Where the... Lucky Jim mine house. But is there a mine? I thought there was a mine. Are we going to get to this battle or not? I did not expect to take all this time doing side stuff. I don't know. I felt a little odd. All right, where are you? Felt a little odd about taking Rex to a battle. Any fixer in here? All right, hang on. I'm getting a lot of pips here that I haven't been to. Dry wells. How was I supposed to get to dry wells? I forget. Boat to dry wells. Okay, let's try this again. How do I take the boat to dry wells? Especially after I shot the boat keeper. I'm missing a boat. Was this a one-time shot? I'm gonna have to go buy some fixer. Where's the boat? I'm screwed. I thought I took Aurelius out already. Yeah, but I'm supposed to supply the old Mormon fort with fixer. Cottonwood Overlook. Yeah, I thought I'd been up here. I'm not exactly all that certain I have to. Supply specifically fixer. Maybe I just need to go back and dump some more of the other. Where's Crimson Caravan? Right there. Can I buy Crimson Caravan from these? Or buy Crimson Caravan. Buy fixer from Crimson Caravan. Should have stopped off at the shack. Vault 3. Oh. Good. Yeah, that's where all the fiends are at, aren't they? Forgot. That's right. Blake.
Hey there. You looking to buy or sell?
Sure.
Can do.
Sweet.
See ya.
Vault 3.
You thought you could hide from me? You thought you could hide from me?
the heck was she doing with a laser? RCW. Oops. Hi. Got any fixer?
So long as the cons keep making it, I keep getting high.
You see a ranger in black run the other way. Take you out from a quarter-mile off.
So who? Someone got nailed and it wasn't me. You? See, now that's hilarious. Forgotten you had your own minds.
I'm getting the shakes. I need something to take the edge off.
Rec area, huh? I would think Jet would be, or Fixer would be quite recreational. Hi, got some recreational Fixer?
Get the fuck out of my face.
Medics, stim packs, Jet and Psycho, scrap.
I'm getting the shakes. I need something to take the edge off.
Apples.
Me too. I think I need a fix.
God damn, I need
don't
a fix.
Feel right. My head is fucking with me.
Hey, got Jet?
Nope, not for you at least.
Fuck, I need a fix.
Now I'm trying to remember how to
Are the cons gonna keep selling his shit if they join the
get
Legion?
down, I presume.
What the fuck are you looking at? I'm not looking at anything. We'll keep moving.
God damn, I need a fix.
Got Jet right there. And Mintax. Really? Utility jumpsuits? Quit your whining.
God damn, I need a fix.
not sure I'm going to worry about it too much more. This is taking up way too much time.
Hey, got any jet?
Got any fixer?
Prim is gonna be much tougher to push around with that new sheriff down there. So long as the cons keep making it, I keep getting high. Hello?
I didn't think I thought I put this away. Courier duster. Didn't think I was still carrying that around.
Prim is gonna be much tougher to push around with that new sheriff down there.
Funny, all the fiends inside are friendly. All the ones outside are hostile.
You thought you could hide from me?
Novak. What am I doing? Novak's down south. Isn't it? Right there, that's what I thought. What do you mean enemies? Really? Okay, let's try that again. Now that I've cleared out the enemies. Ada, you out and about?
What can I do for you? Are you sure? You won't be able to read in the dark as well.
You're funny.
Okay. And remember, if this doesn't help, try taking a bath in tomato juice. What can I do for you?
Bartender in Gamora.
Yeah, and I need sterile medical supplies. But let's see what I have with me.
I don't know, but...
Pleasure doing business with you. Bye.
YouTube is getting weird. Weirder and weirder. See what this does for us.
Ah, my favorite customer. Got a cap for me?
No options.
I understand. Well, have a good day.
Am I too far along in the game?
Whoa! Gotcha! Had enough?
Yeah. Psyched him into running around the corner. You're never gonna catch him.
Hey.
Hey.
Welcome back, friend. Great. What do you have? How much do you have to donate? Thanks. Anything else? How much do you have to donate? Thanks. Anything else? How much do you have to donate? Thanks. Anything else? Thanks for the donation. Every bit goes toward helping Freeside. I'm... even... unless you can
Yeah, I would have thought... that setting up with the Garretts should have solved this. How much more do I need to donate?
Welcome back, friend. Great. How much? Thanks. Anything else? How much? Thanks. Anything else? How much? Thanks. Anything else? Thanks for the donation. Every bit goes toward helping Freeside. I'm sure...
What's it gonna take, woman?
Great. How... Thanks. Anything else? How much do you have to donate? Thanks. Anything else? Good to hear. Oh, by the way, I got a shipment of magazines from home I'd be willing to sell if you're interested. Take a look.
Really? How about now?
I'm
Nope.
Even if we wanted...
I can't ever thank you enough for saving me and mine. We're free now. I can't ever thank...
It looks like you took care of our short-term supply issues. In thanks, you can have a discount on medical services with me. Also, I would like to extend an invitation to join the followers of the Apocalypse. Your work here in the old Mormon fort has been invaluable, and I can't think of a more worthy recruit. Will you join us? Our aim is to gradually shape a better, brighter future for the Wasteland. We seek to heal the planet through efforts not unlike the medicine and education we offer here in the old Mormon fort. All we ask is members and those seeking aid do their best to help those in need when the opportunity arises. That is unfortunate. If you change your mind, please see me right away.
Now.
I'm...
Really?
Even if we want
Still?
Unless you can handle...
Do I have to join up with them or something? Followers should support an independent Vegas through the coming battle at the dam. Actually, why not? Why?
Thank you enough for saving me and mine. We're free
Missing
now.
something.
I can't ever thank you enough for saving me and mine. We're free now.
Hello again. Still in one piece, I see. Me specifically? No. I'm sure Julie Farkas does, though. Lab coat, pointy hair. Answers to the name Julie Farkas, strangely enough. I'm sure she can find something for you to do. It might be kind of depressing and terrible, though. Caveat Samaritanus. See you around.
The question doesn't even involve
Welcome
the
back,
NCR.
friend.
That's what's got me.
Good to hear. It looks like we've got enough medics for the moment, but it always helps to be prepared with a backup supply. How much do you have to donate? Thanks. Anything else? We have a good stock of Radaway at this point, but every extra bit helps. How much do you have to donate? Thanks. Anything else? Thanks for the donation. Every bit goes toward helping Freeside. I'm sure you have your reasons, but we are much too busy to waste our time on those. Even if we wanted to, we don't have the... Unless you can handle our supply.
I hear a troublesome Legion camp got razed to the ground.
Hey.
This is kind of bugging me. That's optional. I think I've had enough worrying about it. The whole point was to get to the battle.
New Vegas.
Now we're at the end of the session. See if we can get through it.
Are you ready to head for the dam? Caesar's Legion is due to attack at any moment. Great! So I've been looking over Mr. House's force projections and running some calculations. It turns out there are two ways we can win this thing. Hear that? We have options. You could route the dam's power output to the facility under Fortification Hill. That'll restart its reactor, just like you did with the Lucky 38. That'll wake up the Securitron army you left on standby and give us enough force to push the Legion and the NCR straight out of the Mojave. The other option is destroy the dam's generators. Without those, it's just a big bunch of concrete. The NCR won't have any reason to stick around. You don't have to decide yet. For now, all you have to do is take this override module and install it on the terminal in the power control room. Good luck. See you at the dam.
You must get to the control room and install the override chip.
Okay. Oh, really? They blocked it all off. Well, I didn't expect that. Why is the great... Well, I thought I had them dealt with. Am I not a... I thought I could choose which ammo I could use. Come from? I thought I cleared you out. I wanted to ARP. Do I have to only carry armor-piercing ammo if that's what I want them to use? Didn't think that was a requirement. Hi. Don't mind me. Nothing to see here.
Stop right there. No one is allowed into the control room. You shouldn't be here. It's best if you just move along. Friend or not, no one is allowed in here. Move along. Get out of here already. Damn it all to hell, let's go!
Hi! Nice to see you again. So, we can blow up the dam's generators, or I could route the dam's entire power output to the fort. That'll activate a certain army of Securitrons and set them loose to ravage the Legion. What do you say? Yes! This is gonna be fun! I'm unlocking the East Power Plant. Hit the manual switch, then go topside and deal with the Legion and NCR.
Manual switch? Where's the manual switch?
Let's get going.
Hi, have you seen a manual switch around here?
Die, coward.
Oh, hello. That it? Exit out the east side of the dam. This is west. This is even more west. Taking a break from the war. You know, and you're right, I remember more to this little battle than what we've done so far. Of course, I deviated. Oops. I'm not entirely certain I'm doing this right. Of course, we're clearing out Legion, so there's that. I'm going the wrong way. Yes, no. Got the same problems. How do I get out of here? Specified east sign, but of course now I'm actually going east. All right, fine. Ooh, 40mm grenades. Ow. I want my army of Securitrons. There they are. Now we're talking. Let's go, warriors. Robo warriors. Now we're talking. This is what I remember. Would be nice. Someone had 5mm. Oh, we had a fresh carrot and xander root. All right, boys, we're going through. I should probably maybe have a little something to eat. Really? Just me? Where's my army? I've been cheated.
Show yourself and I may let you live. Show yourself and I may let you live.
Bring it on. Who's got the minigun?
I thought I heard
I
something.
do.
You won't escape me. You like that?
Oh, hi. What the? I got stuck trying to reload the barrel.
I'm hit!
Come on out, wherever you are. What are you doing, legionary? Cowering? Completely unacceptable. Anybody? Barbecuing a side of Brahmin? I know I got abandoned by my own Securitrons. Left me all alone to come in here.
And who are you to come before me? You don't bear the mark of the bear, yet you are ready for battle. Kaiser's will is made truth through me. I am a hammer against all that defy his rule. If you seek to stand against me, you shall fall as the West falls. I see you fight with words, like all beneath the flag of the bear. Let us hope your skill with weapons proves greater. So you seek quarter? Terms of surrender? Our roads into NCR are hung with the bodies of those who attempted to negotiate with us. Save your speeches. We will take Hoover Dam and move forward until our feet crush the setting sun beneath them. Hoover Dam has never seen the mass strength of the East. Only legates such as Graham, who deserve the fire Kaiser blessed him with. Now I am here, and make markers of your people as the Legion carves its way west. You speak in circles. What of the East? I am the East, and I will prove it this day. The victory here shall be swift. Our forces shall take the dam, secure it, then build a road west on the bodies of the NCR. The East will hold. Once across the Colorado, nothing to rival Hoover Dam remains. Your weakness? You seek to thwart me by claiming the Legion is too strong for you? That does not mean we would not succeed. The East was a hard-fought campaign. Even now, Kaiser drew too much of the Legion's blood needed there for this. Hoover Dam is but a place. I will not have it be the gravestone of the Legion, whether quickly, or as you describe, slowly, by attrition. As for wisdom, there is wisdom in your words, man of the West. Know that I shall return east. I shall not remain there forever. On that day, the strength of the bear shall be tested. If the West is one day filled with ones such as you, perhaps it shall be a worthy fight indeed. My coming would have saved you, set your people free in ways they cannot see. War would have tested them, broken the weak with its violence, yet allowing the strong to arise. Violence gave you that strength, awakened you. I can see it upon your face, where 2 bullets left their mark. Perhaps it is fortunate Wolpes went to his death before this day. Something tells me your words would have surpassed even his skills. Until the day when our armies meet again, courier. I shall wait for you on the battlefield.
Toodles. You know, it's possible. Maybe I should have tried it. The last time I did it, I'm not sure I was maxed out on levels and had the weapons I have. And I just got creamed over and over and over. Because I can remember I was setting up mines before I talked to him. I'd lined the whole pass full of mines and try to set myself up a good sniper's position, and every time I just got overwhelmed. Then I finally actually talked to him and found out I could. I was like, oh, well, all right. Never mind then. No. I wanted to check and see if I could loot these tents real quick. Or see if they had anything worth looting. Camera for the toaster. I didn't realize my armor was so short or used up. So it was worth checking out the foot lockers. Run off with some fresh steaks. Wait a minute, did I get all of them? I got these up here, right? Yeah. Are there any tents on the other side? It's just the Brahmin pin. Hi.
Caesar on the cross. Been a long time since I've seen the kind of work you've laid down today. A damn long time. And the screams of those Legion bastards as they kick dirt running east like a choir of angels to my ears. Speaking of, that crazy light show over the fort? What the fuck was that? Some kind of thumb of God you called down? Amazing. Fucking amazing. Could use 100 of you. Just scatter you over the east like jacks. Give those plum fucks the what for. And, well, these boys with you? Hello there, Smiley.
Oh, yeah. Now they show up.
Guess it ain't no secret how you, I say, can you ask them to put their weapons down? Was just reaching in my coat to give you a cigar. I would sooner spit on the grave of my dead mother than let some courier walk the wasteland fuck talk to me like that. Who the hell do you think you are? Looking to cash your chips to the sound of NCR bullets, huh? I can oblige. Look, I know you're riding high right now, but let me tell you, you ain't pissing on me right now. You're pissing on the bear. You've been far enough west, I'm guessing, to know how far that claw stretches. Fuck with the bear and...
Yeah.
You want me to make tracks out of here? Head back west? Tail between our legs? No. I came for a fight today. And if you're looking to make me budge, you better have a damn good left hook, or I'm not going anywhere. Right now, that's all that's standing there. Well, except for the corpses. So that's your plan? Hold the dam here all by your lonesome? They wouldn't. This has been a fuck of a day. Do you know what you're doing? Making a nation like you think you're doing ain't like chowing down on a pile of fancy lad snack cakes. Think you got the guts to carve out a frontier? Build towns, protect the roads, run supplies, train troops? Hell. Can't believe we got suckered by some road jockey. Should have watched the flank while Caesar's best was making all that noise. I know what those robots of yours can do on a bad day, and I'm not eager to toss lies at them just to make a point. But if you're taking this place, you better hope you can hold it. I'll give my superiors my opinion, but I don't think they're going to listen. So if NCR comes at you, and it will, pray you're ready. I promise you, our situation's reversed, I'd see you hanged. Fine. Come on, men. We're moving out.
You did a super job wrapping things up, and I'm not just saying that because I have to. I didn't want to make a big deal about this until after we won, but, well, I found some code snippets in one of Mr. House's databanks that will let me, reprogram my personality to be a little more assertive, basically. So that's what I'm going to be doing. And it's going to take me a while, so it'll seem like I'm offline. But don't worry, everything will be okay. I've updated the Securitron's targeting parameters, so they know what to do. Vegas will be protected. So that's where I'll be, off making a few changes. And I guess I'll see you around. We accomplished a lot together. It was fun. Take care.
And so the courier who had cheated death in the cemetery outside Good Springs cheated death once again, and the Mojave Wasteland was forever changed. The courier, with the aid of Yes Man, drove both the Legion and the NCR from Hoover Dam, securing New Vegas's independence from both factions. With Mr. House out of the picture, part of the Securitron army was diverted to the Strip to keep order. Any chaos on the streets was ended. Quickly. Chaos became uncertainty, then acceptance with minimal loss of life. New Vegas assumed its position as an independent power in the Mojave. Supporting the ideals of independence, the courier was recognized as the man responsible for a truly free New Vegas. He ensured Mr. House's tyranny was broken, and neither Caesar's Legion nor NCR would ever gain control over New Vegas.
Though some super mutants in Nightkin continued to journey to the legendary Utopia, they found little trace of its existence. Some eventually found their way to Jacobstown, but many wandered off into the wastes, confused and disheartened.
Still grappling with self-doubt over his usefulness in the face of old age, Raoul was never able to find peace with himself. Eventually, he left the Mojave and assumed a new name, as he had done so many times before.
Though the wasteland became anarchic after Hoover Dam, the Boomers' display of power dissuaded fortune seekers from attempting to penetrate Nellis.
The Brotherhood used the Battle of Hoover Dam as an opportunity to retake Helios 1, and came to control the area between it and Hidden Valley. With no organized opposition, their patrols began monitoring trade along I-15 and 95, seizing any items of technology they deemed inappropriate.
Fiends overran Camp McCarran during the Second Battle of Hoover Dam. In the anarchic months that followed, the Fiends asserted dominance over Outer Vegas.
After the courier ensured New Vegas remained free, the followers found that independent Vegas was even more unstable and violent than before. Old Mormon Fort became excessively burdened by the influx of patients, struggling to provide even the most basic of services.
With New Vegas's independence formally declared, Goodsprings thrived. More travelers stopped by Goodsprings on their way to and from the Strip, and the locals grew prosperous from the traffic.
The slaughter of the Van Graffs and the Crimson Caravan caused no end of trouble for NCR back west. Already struggling, NCR's supply line suffered further as the two caravans withdrew support, until the massacre in the east was resolved. Cass lived to see the courier bring down 3 armies, and by her count, that was 3 more than she'd expected. She kept quiet about that, though.
With no cure for the Nightkin schizophrenia in sight, the disgruntled Nightkin left Jacobstown. Without a treatment, their insanity grew. The crazed Nightkin terrorized the wasteland, and Jacobstown suffered repeated reprisals from mutant-hating humans. In the end, the surviving mutants abandoned Jacobstown entirely, its existence quickly forgotten by the rest of the wasteland.
Lily continued to take her medicine at half doses, and although she remembered her grandchildren, her mind remained muddled and confused. Eventually, she parted ways with the courier and traveled west, seeking the remnants of her past.
The Kings retained their control of Freeside, and while they continued to favor the needs of locals, they tolerated the citizens of the defeated NCR.
Revitalized by Violetta's brain, Rex eventually learned to balance the memories of his old life with Violetta's experiences among the brutal fiends. His mind had difficulty adjusting, but Rex eventually found peace with his new, more vicious self.
Shaped up by the courier's advice, the Misfits distinguished themselves during the Legion's attack on Camp Golf. Mags was finally promoted to sergeant, and the rest of the Misfits received an official commendation. They continued to serve with distinction for many years.
Though Novak was a low-priority target for the Legion, many of Novak's citizens died in its defense. In the weeks that followed, several bright followers returned to Novak to help restore its defenses, allowing it to remain independent of NCR.
After Hoover Dam, the leaderless powder gangers at the correctional facility vanished into the wastes, leaving the prison empty. The correctional facility became another abandoned ruin in the wasteland, its carcass occasionally picked over by enterprising prospectors.
After the majority of the Vault 19 powder gangers joined the Great Khans, the weaker members scattered throughout the Mojave wasteland. Though a few managed to erase their past, most never survived the journey.
After Hoover Dam, Sheriff Myers runs Prim with his own style of frontier justice. He deals with most folks fairly, but now and then someone winds up dead with little to no evidence against them.
Despite distinguishing themselves during the Second Battle of Hoover Dam, the Rangers' victory was short-lived due to the courier's interference. Chief Hanlon personally directed the evacuation of the Rangers to Mojave Outpost as they fell back into NCR territory. Bitter over the waste of life in the Mojave, Hanlon stepped down from his post. After a campaign in which he denounced Oliver's and Kimball's hawkish, imperialist ways, Hanlon was elected as the Senator of Reading.
And so the Courier's Road came to an end, for now. In the new world of the Mojave Wasteland, fighting continued, blood was spilled, and many lived and died just as they had in the old world. Because war never changes.
That was a little screwy, wasn't it? You would think that, especially, like, why would the Fiends take over like that? When you have that army of Securitrons there to... if the army of Securitrons is big enough to chase off the NCR and the Legion, you know, they should be able to handle the area around the city easily enough. Kind of a weird way to end that up. Can we, now, this is what I was kind of wondering.
Revitalized by Violetta's brain, Rex eventually learned to balance the memories of his old life with Violetta's experiences among the brutal fiends. His mind had difficulty adjusting, but Rex eventually found peace with his new, more vicious self.
He's got a new brain. How's that work? Well, I guess this does it. I was kind of wondering if we could kind of like keep playing. You know, keep wandering around and... Or do we go back? Keep working on... I might do some research. See if we can figure out why I wasn't getting the followers on board. I mean, and that's what got me too. It said it was more violence, even though we calmed the area down with the Securitrons. Oh well, whatever. We're gonna call it. Took almost another hour to finish that off. And that was kind of weird about the Nightkin too. Was there a quest there to help find or finish finding the cure? Because that was the last word. It was looking promising, just needed more time. And then it comes out it fails for whatever reason. I don't know. Seems odd, unless that was just a deliberate choice. Either way, we'll call it here. Should have Star Rupture in the morning, 8 a.m. Satisfactory tomorrow evening, as usual. And we'll see what we're going to do for Thursday. I don't know if I want to pop back here. I'll see what I can find out. Either that or just dive into Fallout 3, and I'll check on that Tale of Two Wastelands deal. And go from there. So for now, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time.